Hello everyone, I'm Nagraj, your Perf Test Coach. In previous lecture, we discussed how to create autoscaling alarms at AWS ECS service level, that is to add more ECS tasks when the load increases. So when there are more ECS tasks which are getting created because of autoscaling, we should also autoscale the underlying infrastructure, that is underlying EC2 servers. Because our ECS task will eventually run on EC2 instances, right? So when there are more ECS tasks, we should also have more EC2 instances to support these ECS tasks. So let me show you how to create autoscaling alarms at ECS cluster level, that is to add more EC2 instances when the load increases. So at ECS cluster level, we need to create two types of alarms. First alarm will be based on memory usage of our EC2 instance. So we will have a scale up alarm. So we can configure scale up alarm something like whenever the memory usage goes above 70%, we can configure to add one EC2 instance. And whenever the memory usage falls below 28%, we can kill one EC2 instance. And similarly, we can also create autoscaling alarms based on CPU usage. Even for the alarms based on CPU usage, we need to have one scale up alarm. So this scale up alarm will be triggered whenever the CPU utilization goes above 65%. And there is one more thing we need to take care when configuring autoscaling alarms. We also need to configure how many minimum EC2 instances that we need, and also we need to configure how many maximum EC2 instances we need. Say for example, you configure minimum EC2 instance as 2 and maximum EC2 count as 4. What AWS autoscaling group will do is it will try to maintain the ECS count which ranges in between 2 to 4. So your EC2 count cannot go above 4 even if the autoscaling alarms are getting triggered continuously. So make sure you always configure the max EC2 count based on your requirements. If you configure this too low, then even if the autoscaling alarms are getting triggered, AWS autoscaling group will not add more EC2 instances because AWS will always try to restrict the max EC2 count to this number. So be careful when you're configuring this. Say for example, to handle your expected peak load, say you need 100 ECS tasks. And say to host these 100 ECS tasks, you need 20 EC2 instances. So you need to configure your max EC2 count as 20. So this count should always be based on number of ECS tasks that your ECS cluster need to handle. And also it should be based on the peak load that you're expecting. So make sure you take care of these things when you're configuring autoscaling alarms at ECS cluster level. So let me log into AWS console and show you how to create autoscaling alarms at ECS cluster level. In this lecture, I will show you how to create autoscaling alarms for ECS cluster. That is to add more EC2 instances whenever the load goes up and also to kill EC2 instances whenever the load decreases. So let's get started. In order to add autoscaling alarms at ECS cluster level, first we need to go to autoscaling groups. For that, click on services, select EC2, and towards your left, just scroll down. You'll see autoscaling groups. Select this option. In this case, I want to create autoscaling alarms for my ECS cluster, which is ECS-demo-1. So let me select this option. And if you click on automatic scaling tab, you can observe that currently there are no autoscaling policies. That is the reason the count is showing as 0. Let me go ahead and add the policy. So to add new autoscaling policies, you need to click on add policy button. And then under policy type, let me choose simple scaling policy. And let me name this policy something like cluster-scaleup-CPU. And currently we don't have any autoscaling alarms configured. So let me click on this create a CloudWatch alarm hyperlink. Click on select metric and then go to ECS and click on the cluster name. Here I want to create autoscaling alarm based on CPU utilization. So I'm selecting this first option and then click on select metric. Here I want to check for the average CPU utilization, so I'm not changing this. But I don't want the period to be 5 minutes, so let me change this to 1 minute. This is the minimum you can set for this alarm. That is the reason I have selected 1 minute. If you select less than 1 minute as the period, it will not allow. Say for example, if I select 10 seconds, it doesn't allow. It says the period should be greater than 60 seconds, so let me select 1 minute. And I want this alarm to get triggered whenever the CPU utilization is greater than 65%. So that is the reason I'm giving 65 here. And under additional configuration settings, if one data point out of one data point is breached, basically what I'm doing is I want this alarm to get triggered whenever the CPU utilization goes above 65% for a continuous period of 1 minute. Click on next. Configuring notifications is not mandatory, so I'm removing this. And also configuring auto scaling action is not mandatory here, so I'm not configuring this. Let me click on next. Let me name this alarm something like cluster-scale-up-CPU, and let me give description something like this is to add more EC2. Click on next. You can review your configurations, and if you're happy, click on create alarm. Okay, let me go back to auto scaling configuration wizard. Here, if you refresh this, you will be able to see the alarm which we just created. So let me select that. Under take the action section, I want to add one EC2 instance. So let me give one here. And whenever we are configuring scale up alarms, it is always good to react very quick. That is the reason I don't want to wait for 300 seconds. Let me change this to 30 seconds. So after 30 seconds, if the CPU utilization is still above 65%, then one more auto scaling action will happen and one more EC2 instance will be added. If you don't wish the scale up activity to happen very quick, then you can change this value to 2 to 5 minutes. I'm happy with this 30 seconds, so let me click on create. Okay, scale up alarm based on CPU utilization has been created successfully. Now we also need to create auto scaling policies based on memory utilization. So let me click on add policy button again. Again, I will select simple scaling policy and let me name this policy something like cluster-scale-up-memory. And we don't have CloudWatch alarms based on memory, so let me create them. Click on select metric, click on ECS, and then click on cluster name. This time I don't want to create alarms based on CPU utilization. Rather, I want to create alarms based on memory utilization, right? That is the reason. You need to scroll down and then select this option. Click on select metric. Again, this is a scale up alarm, so let me set this period to 1 minute. And whenever the memory goes greater than 75%, I want this alarm to get triggered. And under additional configurations, I will leave this as 1 and 1 so that this alarm will get triggered whenever the memory goes above 75% for a continuous period of 1 minute. Let me click on next. I don't want to create notifications. Let me click on next. Let me name this alarm something like cluster scale up memory. You can give description something like to scale up EC2 based on memory and then click on next. You can review everything and then click on create alarm. Okay, go back to the wizard, refresh this and select memory alarm which we just created. And whenever this alarm gets triggered, I want to add one EC2 instance. So let me give one here. This is a scale up alarm, so I want the cooldown period to be just 30 seconds and then click on create. Now we have scale up alarm based on memory. Let us create scale down alarm based on memory. Again, click on add policy button, choose simple scaling option, and let me name this policy something like cluster-scale down-memory. And we don't have scale down CloudWatch alarm yet, so let me create that. Click on select metric, click on ECS, click on cluster name. I want to create alarm based on memory utilization, so select this option and then click on select metric. Let me change this to 1 minute. This is a scale down alarm, so we need to select this option, lower than or equal to, and the threshold value, let me give it as 30%. So basically this is 40% of scale up alarm. And under additional configuration, this is a scale down alarm. We want to kill EC2 instances very slow. So let me change this to 10. So what this will do is whenever the memory utilization falls below 30% for a continuous period of 10 minutes, this alarm will get triggered. All good. So let me click on next. I don't want to create notifications. Let me remove this and then click on next. Let me name this alarm something like cluster-scale down-memory. And you can give description something like, this is to kill EC2 based on memory. And then click on next. You can review everything and then click on create alarm. Okay, the alarm got created. Let me go back to the wizard, refresh, and then from the drop down select scale down based on memory. And under take the action section, I want to remove one EC2 task whenever this alarm gets triggered. So let me select this remove option and let me give this as 1. And again, this is a scale down policy, so I want the cooldown period to be high. So let me set this as 600 seconds, which is 10 minutes. And then let me click on create. Okay, so all good. We have created auto scaling policies, that is policies based on CPU utilizations and 2 policies based on memory utilization. And there is one last thing which I want to show. I want to control how many minimum number of EC2 instances I need and how many maximum number of EC2 instances I need. So for that, you need to select the auto scaling group and then click on edit. Here under desired capacity, let me give it as 2. And under minimum capacity, I will give it as 2. And for maximum capacity, I will give it as 4. So what this will do is, so I will have minimum of 2 EC2 instances running always. And the maximum EC2 instance count cannot go above 4. Even if the auto scaling alarms are getting triggered continuously, my EC2 count cannot fall below 2 and also it cannot go beyond 4. And I don't want to change any other things, so let me scroll down and click on update. So that's all for this lecture. I have showed you how to create auto scaling alarms at ECS cluster level, that is to add or remove EC2 instances based on your load. I hope this will be helpful when you're working on real performance testing projects so that you can make these changes yourself and you don't have to depend on developers, right? That will save you a lot of time and you can play with different combinations of auto scaling alarms without much dependency on developers. Okay, that's all for this lecture. I'm Nagraj, your perf test coach.